We're beginning Hasbar 4:3. We're learning Masechet Kedushin, second parak, Hayish Mekadesh, Daf Mem Chet, Amid Bet. And now we're going to analyze Rabbi Shimon's statement from the Mishnah, who said that if the mistake was made l'shevach, right, to her benefit, we have to see what that means, that the Kedushin is fine. So the Gemara starts off by using the words of the Mishnah, Im hita l'shevach, harei zeh mekudeshet. Rabbi Shimon said that if the mistake was made during the Kedushin, but was to her benefit, the value was greater than what was expected, harei zeh mekudeshet, she's mekudeshet. So the Gemara says, wait, for Leslie Rabbi Shimon doesn't hold of a very famous and established halacha when it comes to a mistaken transaction. And let's see what that, it's a Gemara in Bava Batra, and let's see what the Gemara says there. But it seems that Rabbi Shimon doesn't hold of what something has known and has been established throughout Gemara, that when one makes a transaction that and there's a mistake involved, either party can back out. So what's the Gemara? The Gemara, it's in the Bava Batra. The Gemara says, Yayin, a person is selling someone wine. V'nimtza chometz, and then they find out it's actually vinegar. Or a person, chometz, is selling vinegar. V'nimtza, and they discover Yayin, that it's actually wine. Shneihem, both parties, that means the buyer and the seller, Yochlin lachzor behem. They can all yachzor, they're able to walk away from the transaction, meaning, I want my money back, or I want the item back, meaning I sold something that I thought it was vinegar, but was wine more expensive. No, I want the deal. I want the wine back. Or the guy who was buying wine, he got vinegar. He says, "Hey, that's not what I wanted. I want back." In both cases, in all these cases, the buyer and the seller can back out. Alma. Therefore, what do we see? Case, Ika, there are those, the nichale b'chala, that it's more preferable, nichale, it's more preferable to a person, to him, to have vinegar. Ve'ika, the nichale b'chamra. And there are those where it's more preferable for them to have wine. So either way, people can back out, because you don't know what people's preferences are. So hachinami, here also in our case of our Mishnah, Ika nichale bekaspa. It might be that it's preferable to the woman that she gets silver, velo nichale bedahava, and it's not preferable for her to get gold. And therefore, we don't understand Rabbi Shimon. We can't talk about a value because the value is subjective. I may want vinegar. I may want silver. I don't want necessarily gold. I don't necessarily want wine. And therefore, Rabbi Shimon, we try to understand, what does Rabbi Shimon mean that there's a good Kedushin here? What is it based on? If it's based on a monetary value, it's not. It can't be, because people have preferences. It's not about the monetary value. It's about what it means to them. What's their personal benefit and value? I hope that's clear. So I want you to please make sure that you summarize properly, and please explain in that summary the question that is posed by the Gemara, a Rabbi Shimon's opinion based on the Gemara of Bava Batra, which we just learned.